Darryl Lenox is a comedian who has learned to use laughter to address issues with his vision loss.
Alex Smyth met up with Darryl at Yuck Yucks in Edmonton to hear more about his story.
As a comedian, you're supposed to act like you don't care how people perceive you, but you do. But now I've lost most of my vision. I don't care, because I'm never gonna be, oh my God, let's see the way this girl's looking at me, because I don't even know if I'm facing the right direction right now.
I'm Darryl Lenox. I'm a stand-up comedian, 29 years, and nobody loves comedy more than I do.
I just stare off into space like I can't see it all. There's somebody in the room. Come a little closer.
I was going to school in Seattle, playing a little college basketball with hopes of being a big NBA famous guy, and then I realized that might be tough. And then one day, I got on stage at the Comedy Underground in Seattle on a dare. And afterwards, a club owner came over and told me, you got a great potential, and I want you to audition for Seattle Comedy Competition tomorrow night, which is a very prestigious competition. And so I thought, here I go. And that was it. From the first time I did it, I thought, I'll never do anything again.
You can take the blue pill, and you can take the red pill. Man, that's a nickel and a cough drop. You really can't see it at all, huh?
Darryl began his career in comedy, but he did not want his vision loss to be the focus of his stand-up.
And so when I first started, I didn't want to talk about it at all because I felt like it was a weakness. And so fast forward in 2009, I had since lost the vision of my left eye. And I had a surgery to correct a cataract and get some corneal scraping done. And the surgery went on. At one point, Dr. Francis Law is my surgeon. He realized that my cornea was so not well that it wouldn't take the laser on it. The laser wasn't working on my cornea because my cornea was too loose, and the implant he put in there was sliding around. He called for a needle and thread. And so now I'm just trying not to cry, and I could feel the thread in my eye. And then he realized I was in pain. He said, this is just gonna hurt, and I'm sorry. And it was the most completely selfless thing I've ever heard anybody or felt anybody do for me. And so he finished, and I was like, okay, if he's willing to go this far, I am.
Think about that phrase, it's just gonna hurt and I'm sorry. How much better life would be if people just said that. It's just gonna hurt and I'm sorry. I mean, high school would have been a lot easier if they would have just said, it's gonna hurt and I'm sorry. If the preacher would say, right before I pronounce you man and wife.
And it rejuvenated me, and I was like a shot out of a cannon. And I stopped being embarrassed about talking about it because this was what I am now.
His newfound voice and material eventually led to an appearance on Conan.
He told me, this is risky, and there's a chance you could end up totally blind. Are you prepared for that? Hell no, I'm not prepared for that. I want to choose to learn how to play the harmonica. I don't want to have to learn how to play the harmonica. And it just propelled my stand-up. I mean, I felt reactions from crowds that I never felt before, and people would come and tell me they had similar stories. And so then that took it from me feeling like just the pursuit of being a great comic and to the pursuit of I want to have an impact on humanity.
What do we want? Freedom. What do we want it? Now! Was the dude not see we had a little girl's soccer game? Why did I see that?
Comedy is just getting to a raw human emotion we've all felt, and we laugh. And everybody laughs. And to see how it's received and then how it feels when you get it, it's pretty powerful. I feel like my goal is to make this a collective consciousness of something incredibly positive. And I think all comics have their own version of that, but mine is the anchor is, I can't see well, but I can see incredibly well at the same time.
Take the wait staff. I'll see you later. Bye.
Making the decision to talk about his vision, from the new fans to appearing on Conan, it has definitely paid off for him.